blow-by-blow pictures of the most important fight of Bruce Woodcock's career, which the Doncaster boy won by a knockout over the world's light heavyweight champion, Gus Lesnevich of New Jersey, USA, let's have a few behind-the-scenes glimpses of the two contestants a few days before the big event. We're in the sitting room of Bruce's home at Doncaster, and that was his mum you just saw bringing him that cup of tea. In spite of the fact that Woodcock's a triple champion, British, Empire, and European heavyweight, he's still a quiet, unassuming fella, and the kind of things he likes are the things we all like. A few minutes with the newspaper after dinner, for example. And that's another important member of the Woodcock family, by the way, Bruce's dog. But don't bother me now, chum. Can't you see I'm busy? What is it you're so interested in there, Bruce? Are you reading what the experts have to say about you? Well, suppose we take a look over your shoulder and see. Ah, the football pool. Well, hurry and get it filled in or you'll miss the post. Now, which is it, Doncaster or New Brighton? Hey, how'd New Jersey get in there? Well, what are you waiting for? Knock out New Jersey. We know you can. And now let's have a look at Woodcock in training at his quarters in a converted stable behind a pub on the Doncaster-Sheffield Road. Get a load of the beating that punching bag's taking. Nice handwork, Bruce. It'll come in mighty handy when you come up against Lesnevich. And talking about Lesnevich, here is the light heavyweight champ in training at his quarters in Brighton. I'd hate to be inside that bag, wouldn't you? Equally, I'd hate my face to be where that punching bag is. Well, there's no doubt that the New Jersey boy's fists are in mighty good shape. And I'd say that those feet are in pretty top form, too. A great believer in the benefits of the skipping rope, this Lesnevich boy. And now a spot of sparring. Gus's partner, by the by, is one of his protégés, the up-and-coming young American heavyweight Bernie Reynolds, another New Jerseyite who spent some time in Britain during the war years as an ack-ack gunner in the United States Army. But I think that's about enough for behind the scenes, enough at any rate to show you that both champions are in peak condition as they go into the ring for their meeting. And it's Woodcock who makes his way to the ring first at the giant Haringey Arena, packed to the brim with 12,000 cheering fans. Then the spotlight picks out Lesnevich coming down the aisle towards the ring, and quite a good portion of the cheering is for him. Woodcock comes over and shakes hands with the American. As always, there are quite a lot of famous people in the crowd. Gordon Richards of Turf fame, the American ace of Tokyo renown, General Doolittle. And that, of course, you recognize him. That's Freddie Mills, the British cruiserweight champ who challenges the winner. And there is the Marquis of Queensberry. But there's the bell for round one. Yes, round one, and both fighters come out warily. By the by, the fight is a scheduled 10-rounder, and the referee is that very well-known one, Moss de Jong. Now, as the fight progresses, you'll see it might well be called the Battle of the Lefts, because both Woodcock and Lesnevich seem to concentrate most on their left hands, although those rights, when they do let go with them, lots and lots of dynamite. In this first round, Woodcock lets Lesnevich do most of the attacking. He's quite content to size up the New Jerseyite and see what he's got to offer, which is quite a lot. After all, Lesnevich is a veteran of more than 200 fights, and he's never yet been knocked out. A dangerous opponent from every point of view, and Woodcock isn't taking any chances, not this early in the fight anyway. Well, that's the end of round one, and in view of his attacking tactics, I think you'll agree it could be said to be Lesnevich's. But now, let's have a look at round two. Lesnevich still doing quite a lot of the attacking. Then Woodcock watching him. Still taking it easily, sizing him up. Woodcock scores the right there. And there's Woodcock letting him have a whole lot. Both looking for an opening. A left jab from Woodcock. Another. Lesnevich comes in with a handy right and a left. And then a right uppercut. A left cross. One thing one thing you'll notice is that Bruce really lets go, and he seems to be a little bit angry. Over in the corner, exchange blows there, into a clinch. One of the very few clinches. That's one thing you'll notice all the way through this fight, the remarkable absence of clinches. On the whole, it's a really fine example of brilliant, thrilling championship boxing. Out in the center of the ring again, looking for another opening. And it's Woodcock who scores. And again, Lesnevich comes in and lets Woodcock have a couple, and they back away again. Lesnevich into the attack again, then Woodcock, 2 hard lefts, and then Lesnevich comes back, a left and a right. Still getting each other's measure just as much as they can. But there are some really hard blows being exchanged in there. You just keep watching. Woodcock, a series of beautiful lefts. I don't suppose for one moment that Woodcock's forgotten that trick left eye of Lesnevich's, and he's certainly going for it all the time. Just keep your eye on those lefts and that beautiful right there from Woodcock. Another left jab. Lesnevich, a left and a right. Over into a corner, and then they back away again. In comes Lesnevich. Oh, wasn't that a beauty? Left feint, and then a hard right cross by Woodcock, and Lesnevich went down, but he came right up again, and right back in there into the center of the ring, fighting hard. Must be pretty near the end of round 2 by this time. And Woodcock still more left, still looking for that target, and there is the end of round 2. Round 3 coming right up, back in the center of the ring, and in comes Lesnevich to the attack. Woodcock takes it and comes right back in on top of him. And again they back away, and there's Woodcock, a nice left. Lesnevich comes in and scores with a left and a right. Another brief exchange, Lesnevich doing most of the scoring that time. But out comes Woodcock and wraps it right up into a clinch. They back away, and Woodcock comes in with more lefts. A beauty there. And then a hard right by Lesnevich. Neither fighter at this point showing any sign of tiring. In spite of that knockdown in round 2, Lesnevich still seems plenty fresh and with lots of fight in him. Just watch him. A left by Lesnevich. Woodcock comes in with a handy left, and a right from Lesnevich. Scores with a left again. And then another left by Lesnevich. A left from Woodcock. A hard right. And now it's time for the start of round 4 of the scheduled 10-rounder. And out come both Lesnevich and Woodcock. Still measuring each other up there. A right from Lesnevich. Bruce stands back and takes it. Still looks him up and down. Lesnevich comes in with a left. Still measuring each other's length. And then a beautiful blow from Woodcock. And another. Still taking it a little bit easily. But look. Those jabs are beginning to tell. Take a look at Lesnevich's left eye there. It's beginning to close up more than a bit. And Woodcock comes in with 2 beautiful rights. And then another left. Back in the center again. And Woodcock attacks. Oh, 2 beauties by Woodcock, and then a nice left. And another short left jab, good measure. And he receives the short left jab. Then another exchange of blows here. Back and forth at each other, and Woodcock comes in. Look at that right going into action there. Left jab by Lesnevich. A nice left blow to the face by Woodcock. And another one. Lesnevich has still got lots of punch in him in spite of that rapidly closing up eye. You can see it there. series of short rights by Lesnevich, and Woodcock comes in and is on the receiving end of a couple more. And still Lesnevich doing the attacking for the moment. Two nice left. Woodcock gets his head down in his typical fashion and just stands there waiting for what might come, and it turns out to be a short left. And another one. And then Lesnevich into a short clinch, but they break as the bell rings. And now it'll be round 5. Round 5 next. And out they come. Nice open fighting. Rights and lefts from Lesnevich. Another one. Woodcock has still got plenty of coolness, plenty of confidence. And Lesnevich is the one who's beginning to show signs of wear and tear. Woodcock looking for a suitable opening. And he finds it and comes in with two beautiful rights there. Two beauties. They push each other away and get down to it again. Nice left by Woodcock, who gets another one in return. And then Lesnevich comes in with a hard right. And, oh, look at that. Woodcock gets him over into a corner and lets him have an absolute barrage of beautiful blows. But Lesnevich comes out fighting and returns some of them. Woodcock back against the ropes for a moment. Then into a clinch. Free again, and in they go. Woodcock's beginning to carry the fight to Lesnevich much more obviously now. Nice blows there. Lesnevich coming in the attack. Over to the corner again, then out to the middle. And then a brief exchange, which Woodcock got better of. He delivered a couple of nice rights there. No doubt about it that by now that eye is beginning to take effect. Look at Woodcock's fine work there. And that is the end of the round. And there's round 7 coming up. Round 7. And continually now you will see that Woodcock leads the way and takes the attack into Lesnevich. Although in spite of all the punishment that he's been getting, Lesnevich is still putting up a grand fight like the real veteran he is. Woodcock just standing back watching for a moment, and then it's Lesnevich who comes in. But there goes Woodcock with that sizzling right again. And then a short left jab from Lesnevich. Exchange of blows. Nice left jabs, those left jabs that Bruce has been using throughout the entire fight. Lesnevich comes back with a right, but it was a near miss, didn't do much damage that one. And then a left to Bruce's face. Woodcock goes in, and oh, look at those rights, two beauties. Another one, and a hard left. It didn't quite connect, though. But that one did, and so did that one. Two beautiful right crosses. There's that left jab working again, and a third time. And all that Gus gives in return is one little one. And that's the end of that round. The end of round 7, and here comes round 8. And every single one of the 11,000 or more spectators are tense with excitement. Definitely, no doubt about it, that continuous left jab of Woodcock is now at the stage of causing Lesnevich to miss, and to miss repeatedly. Those blows of his just aren't getting there. And look at that left of Bruce's going in. Woodcock carrying the fight to Lesnevich, chasing him round, and another beautiful right, another terrific miss by Lesnevich. An exchange there for a moment, and then Bruce comes in, a right and a left. Very, very telling blows these. Plenty of dynamite behind them. One more attempt by Lesnevich, but it's not very effective. And then, now watch Bruce. Another miss, And that short jab of Woodcock's again and again. Swinging right there. Lesnevich is taking plenty of punishment. Look at the eye at this stage. Beautiful rights by Woodcock. Absolutely beautiful. Then a series of lefts and another right, and that's the blow. Lesnevich is down, and referee Master Young starts counting. That's 4, I think. 4, 5, that's it. 6. Keep your eye on Lesnevich. He's trying to get up. Moving up agonizingly slowly, and he just can't do it. A little bit higher, but not high enough, and still DeYoung goes on counting, and that's it. That's it. Lesnevich is defeated, and now DeYoung goes over and raises Woodcock's hand, and Bruce is the winner. Oh, yes, no doubt about it. Promoter Jack Solomons has certainly given the Haringey boxing fans a fight they'll remember for a long, long time to come. All hail indeed to Bruce Woodcock for a grand victory, and let's wish him all good luck in his next step up the ladder to World Championship, whenever it may be. But let's not forget to say well done, too, to Gus Lesnevich, a fine American fighter and a gallant loser.